Yo, what's up? This is Carissa Des. We are on the scene at the Storm Fest.
We in Seattle, baby.
Washington.
Turn the fuck up. Yes, sir. We on the scene live. I'm Pretty Fucking Leon, and we're here with
Dirk Promotions. You know what it is.
yes, sir. The number one promoter out here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Are
Yes,
you the
sir,
number
yes, sir.
one promoter in Seattle or in the Pacific Northwest?
Yes. Tell us about your promotion experience.
Some would say the Pacific Northwest.
Okay, the P and Dub.
Okay. And you make music too, right?
Yeah, I've been writing a little something. I've been waiting to get in the studio, but you know, I'll get in the studio pretty soon.
Oh, but you're a promoter for a lot of the artists around here. Is it like, how does that work? How does being a promoter work?
Tell us about your process.
Yeah.
So-
what if I hit you up and I'm like, hey, my artist is throwing a show. I need your help. What's the next
Yeah,
step?
Des is managing artist now, so.
This
So-
is for me.
When people hear promoter, they think I'm just a show promoter.
Yeah.
But I promote all artists of any genres. I promote clothes designers, producers, photographers,
Just
pretty much
creatives.
whatever
in general.
whatever you're doing out there to put on for the community.
Yeah, okay. Well, I love that. I love to hear that because it's like it's
Yeah.
very important just to spread love across all, mediums. Whether
You didn't
it's,
say anything about spreading love.
I mean, for the community.
I'm kidding.
I mean, okay, you're spreading hate. Oh,
I mean, if that's what the artist wants, right? Like,
I hope not, nigga. That'd be weird. That's bad vibes all over the
the
place.
music
Well, but
these days.
it sounds like you're doing pretty good. You're doing good for the community.
Some people they would say I'm the number one promoter because I do it for free.
Oh,
so I don't
word,
charge
okay.
people.
So what do you
shit.
get out of it?
Connections.
Community. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
Connections.
gonna hit you up for my artist.
Yeah.
Easy.
What's that?
Easy. So I was gonna say so shout out Royal Surge. He's a clothes designer. He grew up in Marysville and he's out here doing big things. He's gotten me my biggest connects. Like 3 weeks ago, I was kicking it with Bankroll Hayden and Scory.
Okay, word, yeah.
And so that dude really put me on, and he's the reason I do what I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Word. So do y'all go wait, how long you been promoting for? Like how long you been doing?
About 2 years, 2.5 years.
2 years. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So
Is that
it's
your
new,
main-
but you've done really well in it. So it's like a thing that you're like
Yes,
you're like,
sir.
oh.
So what do you do
You
for
know?
your day job?
I actually work for a moving company.
Okay.
Oh, word. Okay. So
I was
you've
just
been
wondering
moving
if
weight.
it was like related.
This nigga moving weight.
I've been moving military people mainly.
Oh shit. Okay.
So yeah,
You
military
probably make
moving
some
company.
connections there too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been
Yeah.
bringing it up all the time. They've been
Yeah.
talking to me about it. A lot of them play music and stuff. I've been getting connections to that. It's actually really dope.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like I always thought about being like a mover just because like it's like a great workout and like you honestly probably meet a lot of different people. Like, cause you're getting into people's personal life. You gotta ask them about what they want.
Every day,
you know?
new people.
Yep. That's. Look at you. You made me. You know what? This nigga might just very well be the number one promoter. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. He's doing everything.
I'll see about that.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah,
We'll see
exactly.
How much
And you
can
know
fill
what
my
it is?
pack the,
That's definitely gonna
the
hit you
room.
up. So.
But so
You ready for that?
you've been you started promoting after the pandemic. Did you see a need for that because of did the pandemic have an effect on like your reason for starting?
The pandemic.
And also question two, what do you see different from BC to now to AD or AC, BC to AC, before COVID, after COVID, in the music scene in general?
I would say so. To answer your first question, so I dropped out through COVID.
Oh,
And
really?
then I started working. and
high
then
school, college?
High school.
High school. Word. Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm actually only 19.
Nice. Oh,
Some
damn,
people-
young blood out here.
Yeah,
I'm
some
saying.
people are surprised, but
Yes,
so
sir.
I
I
started
never know. I don't even guess anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't even know. When I come out to this shit, I'm just gonna assume everybody's like 18 or like 21 at the most.
I don't even try to guess.
Yeah, I don't even want
They're
to.
either 40 or 18. I have no clue.
40 or I don't think anyone here is
I'm
40.
really bad at being able to tell ages.
But,
But anyway, yeah.
So I started supporting my homies ET Homegrown podcast.
Okay.
They run a podcast. They're based out in Tacoma right now.
Yeah, they started following me like 6 months ago or something like that. And I followed
So
back.
Ethan, they're brothers, and Ethan actually was my mentor through high school. So my freshman year, he was a senior, so I hung out with him and all his senior friends. He mentored me. He disappeared. I disappeared. I met him through while I was like just out there, and I seen that he got a podcast.
Sure.
So I started supporting him, and then started supporting my other homie AJXO, who's a really amazing rapper.
Okay.
That man is so talented.
Shout out.
He's definitely gonna make it.
All right,
and then-
I have to check them out.
Yeah, and then I started with Royal Surge, and that's when it took off.
Okay. Word.
Nice.
So.
Shout out to your artist. Shout out to my artist, Zeno G.
Shout out
Shout out one of yours.
One of my mini. I don't know. I love all of you. You know who you are.
All those
Love
artists.
you. Shout out Page Street Sound Lab, nigga. We in this bitch. We outside. I'm the brand ambassador. You already know.
And then how can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at dirkpromotions.yrz. As you can see right here. You know what it is.
Zoom in on the trip. Zoom in on the trip.
Shout out my merch designer, Ambria. She just made this for me literally today.
Oh, shit.
This is literally fire.
Fresh off the presses, bruh.
Hand painted.
Fresh off the presses.
That's amazing. I love that you're supporting other artists, but I would like to hear more about you because the whole time, like, you've been promoting other people. We want to hear more about you.
Well, I also want to know. I have a question. Like,
wait, you didn't answer the question about COVID yet. The second part to the question.
Before and after COVID?
Yeah.
So I would be honest. So before COVID, I only listened to mainstream artists. I was listening to Juice, X, Polo G, all those type of artists, right? And then as soon as I started promoting right after COVID, I only listen to artists that I promote now.
Okay.
So you will rarely catch me listening to a bigger artist.
Yeah, no, I feel that because like when I started managing artists and stuff, and like when I was in like my groups that I've been in throughout the years, like I would listen to mostly our stuff just to know where we can improve and what's lacking, what's great too. Honestly, it's not all negative. So. Yeah, I feel that. 100%.
Yes, sir.
So is promoting like what you want to do on a professional level? Do you want to be throwing like big ass events and be curating and stuff like that? Maybe your own festival one day?
Yes, sir. So this summer I'm actually trying to throw an event with Royal Surge and Real Dockery or Ramel Dockery, who's a content creator.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're gonna collab on an event where I'm gonna have like vendors on the sidelines while we're having a football tournament with different artists performing.
Okay. I fucking
Which
know.
is
I love
different.
those creative.
I like that. Yeah.
It's like building where it's like something a little bit more creative.
And so I don't know. It's just like
you got big dreams.
Seattle has a lot. Like there's a lot of artists here tonight that will be famous within the next 5 years.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like I'm really interested because like I'm a producer as well, and like I'm like, man, I gotta start happening more in Seattle because it's like I'm like the brand ambassador for like an industry grade recording studio in Portland.
Yep.
And like we've done a lot of shit in Portland. People know who we are. Like we're being talked about at like Def Jam and shit like that. But like we need to just reach across over to Seattle and get some of y'all niggas in here because like we got a really nice studio. So.
Tap in.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like a 3-hour drive.
Real close by.
I'm telling you, tap in for sure.
And y'all seem ready too, because one of the big things that me and my boss and my good friend be talking about these days is like whether or not an artist is ready to record. Because it's like we don't want to fucking sign somebody up for some shit they're not ready for. Because like if they come to the studio, they're not prepared. We don't want to be like, yeah, it's like $75 an hour for you to be unprepared and like you don't even record, So we want people to be ready.
Sure.
And so we're kind of holding off on like newer artists and stuff. But
I feel you.
it sounds like you got some people that are ready. So
Oh yeah. No, you'll see it nice.
bring them down.
Shout out Lebo Tracks. He actually hit me up, asked me to be on the flyer, and then surprised me as MC.
Word, okay.
So you'll see me. I'm gonna announce like 10 different artists tonight.
Oh shit, okay.
And I'm about to be up on stage. We're about to be turning. Hey, Seattle, we turning the fuck up tonight. Stormfest 2023.
Yeah. So,
freestyle
do you manage artists, or is it just like just promotions?
A couple artists asked me to manage them, but like at this point in my like career, I would say until I get my numbers up, I don't really want to be a manager. I'm kind of focusing on getting my Instagram out there more, getting these shows, getting those big connects, and then like just growing from there.
I feel that because it's like you don't want to. I have a lot of people ask me to manage them too, and I'm like, I'll like book you, and I'll like I'm more of a creative director as opposed to like a manager and stuff. So it's like I'll help you out with shit. But like when it comes to managing, I don't want to start taking percentages out of shit. Like I don't want to get all businessy with it. So I understand that completely. Yeah.
I have a couple questions about the Storm Tour, Stormfest, Storm Community. How did you get involved? How did you get introduced to the Storm community?
It was Storm Tour. I'm pretty sure it was Storm Tour 2, the first show they did in Seattle, because I know they did one in the beginning and one at the end. I'm not sure. That was like my third show. That was like my third ever show.
Okay. Maybe you're like focused on.
Yeah.
But,
so.
Yeah.
Lebo was like, pop out. You got you plus 10 to get in the door. I'm like, all right, bet. And then I actually met him that day.
He just like DM'd you out of nowhere because he saw that you were in the music scene.
I honestly don't remember how he got my Instagram. I don't know how he got his. I might have hit him up first. I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, there's all history after that.
I have a lot of people like that where I'm like, I don't know know how it started, but we met online. And then also, what have you learned, like working with Eternal Productions and the Storm community? What have you learned?
I've learned they really know how to put on for the city, like the engagement they bring, and like all these different artists with all these different backgrounds all around the states. Even from Canada, like that's crazy. They already hit Canada.
They're everywhere. They're really outside.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I've learned actually a lot from them, and it's really great because all the people involved share their knowledge with each other, so it's just like a big collective. But I've just been like getting a lot of game on like how like social media and like brands and stuff like that. So it's a great community to be part of.
Exactly. Storm Tour, Storm Fest, it's going crazy, and it's only up from here.
It's like one tour after another. It just keeps on going.
This shit is gonna be gnarly. Like it's so early on, and it's like one of probably the biggest event in the PNW that I've seen in a very long time. Like it's the biggest reoccurring event. So it's all up from here. You know what I'm saying? It's all up from here, straight up.
Oh yeah.
Shout out.
So you said that you make a little bit of music yourself. What kind of music do you make when you make music?
Honestly, I started with a lot of heartbreak shit. And then
that boy shit.
That's what I started with, but lately I've been trying to like get off of that. It's a good vibe, but people don't want to hear sad shit all the time.
You're trying to get niggas up.
I've been working on that more like party vibe type of shit.
Yeah, we love that.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to get people hyped. So.
Yeah.
And hopefully I will be. I'm trying to get in the studio before Storm Tour 4.
Oh yeah.
Surprise performances.
I mean, I think you got a guaranteed slot there.
Oh,
you know,
easy.
Like, it's easy. Yeah, you don't even. Yeah, you're already in there. You're already booked. So hell yeah.
So what makes you excited about like wanting to be an artist and a performer? Like, what is it that is motivating you and like exciting you about, to do so?
So I'm one of those guys. I really don't like an artist who raps about something that never like happened to them, or they act like someone they're not.
Yeah.
So me, like,
that happens a lot.
When you're an artist, if you're writing, I respect if you've gone through like Eminem. That's one of my favorite artists of all time.
Yeah, man.
And I'm young, but that man is an inspiration to me.
Yeah, honestly, like when he first came out, I was like a white rapper, really. But I'm like, okay, like he had some.
But he was so hard.
Yeah,
like D12 was crazy. The whole group, like that. No, what's the song name of my band or whatever? Like that's so funny. Like classic.
And he's still rapping and he's still going hard. So, and that's great that like he's affecting the younger generation too, because I listened to him when I was a kid, and like the younger generation still knows him, and that's one of the benefits of the internet, really. You know.
Exactly.
So you live in Seattle, you said, right?
I live in Auburn, which is 45 minutes south of here.
Okay, Auburn, Washington. What is the music scene like over there?
Honestly, I don't know. I just moved there 3 days ago.
Oh, okay. And then where do you move from? Here?
I moved from Tacoma. Okay. I finally moved out of my mama's crib.
Word, congratulations, man. That's good shit. I mean, you're 19, so it's really not that big. You're doing a lot better than most niggas ever, at that age.
Shout out my coworkers for real for bringing me in.
Yeah. Word.
Okay.
What is the Tacoma music scene like? Is it similar to Seattle?
I feel like it's a lot of people rapping about a lot of street shit.
A lot of street shit? But it is kind of street, right? Like kind of gritty? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't spent a lot of time in Tacoma, but it's kind of known for being a little gritty. And I keep hearing people say that it's getting gentrified and it's like getting a little bit nicer, but I don't know. I haven't been up in there, but it looks the same to me. I don't know.
It is not getting better.
So it's like in the trenches, and the music sounds like it's from in the trenches. Okay.
Yep.
I kind of like that sound, to be honest. Like that gritty sound, but recorded well.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So do you have any projects coming up? You said that you're going to continue with the Storm community. You're going to make music. You just got a job. Do you have any other like creative projects coming up?
I will be going on tour with my an amazing artist out here, Trey Fly and KP38. They're opening for
KP38.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
interviewed him in
They're
Seattle
opening for
last
EBK Young Jock and Phoenix Flexin. They're going on tour with them. We're hitting Reno, Nevada, Salt Lake City, Utah, Sacramento, California, and then Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
And so I'm going on tour with them. and then that event with Dockery and Surge that I'm getting put in place,
Yeah.
and a whole bunch of shows.
Okay. Where are you most excited to visit on your tour?
What?
Where are
Sorry?
you most excited? What city are you most excited to visit on tour?
Since I've already been to LA, I kind of want to go back for another visit because you guys probably know I drove over 20 hours to LA for Storm Tour 3.
Yeah.
And so, honestly, Atlanta or New York.
Atlanta's hard as fuck. Atlanta's dope, man. I
that's-
love Atlanta.
Yeah, that's
Hot Atlanta,
for the
baby.
music scene. I definitely want to check that out. That's like
Yeah.
next on my list.
I was in Atlanta
It's
like a couple weeks, or almost probably a month ago now, and it was next level. Like I was on I did like a little mini tour with this band I do like booking and managing for. And
That's fine.
It was crazy. It was super dope. Like we made a lot of connections. Like it was beautiful.
That's
man.
dope.
So I recommend anybody go out there because you gotta like have a pass and shit, but like for the most part, it's like all love. It's kind of crazy.
So what's the music scene like over there? In
Atlanta and hot
Georgia?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's actually strangely
Do
enough.
they eat a lot of peaches over there?
No,
No. What?
I didn't see one. I didn't see one peach while I was down there.
Damn.
But it's actually very welcoming if you know, like if you have like a pass with somebody, it's like, cause like you're playing in all these different hoods and shit like that. Like, you gotta have a pass, but it's as soon as you
You
know
have a pass to go in the hoods?
I mean, yeah, that's like pretty customary, It's like I was with Madame Golan and she grew up out there, so like we just like could go wherever the fuck we wanted. It was like great. But like you gotta like you gotta pay your respects and shit like that. So
Yeah.
but it was great. It was great. It was very interconnected. It was very loving. I met a lot of OGs and stuff. They played a bar that James Brown played at. It's like a legendary bar and shit. Like
Okay. We're almost done. Have you ever performed on stage before?
No.
Okay. So that's something that's coming up. That's next on your bucket list.
For Storm Tour 4.
Okay.
I'm making Storm Tour my first ever performance. Just because it's how I see it.
Yeah, so what do you oh, sorry, go ahead.
So so how I see it, like a lot of Storm Tour really fucks with me, and so I'm gonna talk to Lebo. I'm gonna get on the set, but I don't want my name on the flyer as an artist. I'm gonna do a surprise performance.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay,
like
all right.
behind the curtains. That's dope. That's dope.
Type
I love
shit,
that. I
yeah.
love that.
What kind of energy do you think you'll be bringing to the stage? Like what kind of presence?
Honestly, I will find that out tonight.
I feel like you're like a hidden like crouching tiger, hidden dragon. Like you're like collected right here, but then when you get on stage, you're gonna go crazy. Like I feel like I'm the same way. So I feel.
I can just tell that you probably have a good stage presence already.
I appreciate that.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been nervous as fuck all day. This is my first ever show to MC. So
Okay.
You do great, man. You're gonna kill it. Once you get up there, it's like right. It's like
that's what I was thinking.
I'm not really one to speak because I've never performed on stage before, but with all the artists that I spoke to, they said that like that nervous energy, the nervous energy, use that for your performance, for the energy that's like you to like focus on your performance.
Just go crazy and everybody will love it. I'll just go wild. Like, that's what I do.
Don't even worry about being weird. Just like go crazy and like
Go nuts.
Yeah.
Have a good time. Have a good time first and foremost.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
What's bad is when people just stand there and sing and like they're not doing anything because they're too nervous to do anything else. But then that's like they're so nervous to do anything that it's like not good, like.
No, I be seeing some artists, they have like no energy on stage. I'm like, you're paying money to do nothing. You gotta
Go
be
all the way the
that
fuck out.
stage. That stage presence is what keeps the audience involved. And that's what we're doing tonight.
I mean, there's so many artists in the world, and if you don't have good stage presence, then you're fucked, basically. You know what I mean?
That's that. That's really that.
Even if you have an audience that comes out and you have a shitty like stage presence, you might lose some fans. Like I've gone to shows before where I really love their music. I'm not gonna say the band, but it's a famous band, and I thought their music is kind of psychedelic rock, like but a little bit pop. But they came out and they're all wearing sweats and like they had like I don't know, they just look like kind of like they just rolled out of bed and they're kind of just standing there. Like,
I don't give a fuck.
And I stopped listening to their music. I couldn't like listen to their music and like think of them respectfully. thankfully anymore.
Even shows I don't go on stage at, I still dress up like I still get fitted even though I'm not going on stage. Because I'm like, I still try to make my presence look good as a promoter. Because I'm not trying to pop out to a show with a raggedy ass fit on.
Yeah, you gotta look good, man. It's so much appearance and just like you fake it till you make it. And I like me and my boss talk about it all the time. It's like we are more likely to gravitate to an artist that just has good energy and looks good than an artist who has crazy bars and is like, looks like a fucking goofball. Like, I don't know. Like, the attention span these days, everyone's attention span is so slim. So you gotta go up there, you gotta look good, you gotta go crazy.
And if you're gonna look like a goofball, go 100% goofball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Be
a good goofball.
Yeah, like if you're like very classy, like go out with chains and be classy. But if you're a goofball, go out there and be a fucking weirdo. Like,
Exactly.
It's a performance. Like, it's good to be your genuine self, but you just have to be your extra genuine self.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna let you get back to the show. But do you have anything that you want to say to your fans and your future fans and other people who might potentially work with you in the future as a promoter?
I just want to say, shout out everybody that taught me every step of the way. Shout out the ones who talk to me more than just being a promoter, who hit me up on a daily to see how I'm doing, outside of just asking me for promotion. Much love to anyone who's just been there through everything. And I just want to say, I'm going to do this till the end, and nothing's going to stop me. We're going to the top. You know who I am. I'm Dirk Promotions, #1 promoter in the Pacific Northwest. Come on now.
He's going to do it till the day he dies. He's not
Represent.
#1 promoter.
The day I drop.
That's what's up. And I want you to succeed too, because I need your help to promote. And the more you succeed, the more we all succeed.
I appreciate that. Storm 2 Fest going crazy.
This has been On the Scene with Carissa Des.
I'm pretty fucking Leo. I can't hear shit.
And we're at the Storm Fest in Seattle, Washington. I don't know where the fuck we are, though. I don't know what the building is.
West Seattle. We're in West
I don't know
Seattle.
what the building name is, but whatever. We'll cut that part out.
Let's go. And you know it is. One more time. Dirk motherfucking Promotions in this bitch. Let's go.
And it's Dirk Promotions on IG, right?
You can find me on Instagram at DirkPromotions.YRZ, as you see right here.
Yes, sir. Oh, shit. There you go. Custom.
And you can find me at Carissa Des. And also, please follow On the Scene Live to see clips from our show and all that too, and see what we're doing next.
You can find me at PRXTTY_Leon. You already know. Elio. We out. This shit was
If you don't
great.
know, you're about to know.
You already know that. You already just. Yo, we're live on the motherfucking scene right now at Stormfest. We are here with our good friend Astro. We are back with another interview.
Yeah.
I'm 206 Astro.
Yes, sir.
How you guys been?
Yo, we've been good. Yeah.
We're always outside. You know us. You are too.
Yeah.
Facts.
I
Give
want
us
to ask
the
you.
update.
Well, the hair.
Let's do it.
The hair is
Yeah, your hair looks great.
insane,
The hair
right?
looks good. The
Thank you. And then I lost
Yeah.
these teeth. I fucking broke these teeth.
Oh, I thought it was a gorilla at first.
No, it's bad. It's
Well,
permanent.
it looks good.
Thank you.
Did you do performing or?
Yes, it was in a mosh pit.
Oh shit.
Somebody
That's the way to do it.
somebody elbowed me in my teeth.
That's hard.
That's pretty fucking
hard.
raw. That's
This
pretty
is how
raw.
I show.
Oh yeah.
That's great though.
Well, I'm glad
So-
y'all have been good.
Yeah, I want to ask you, how did you get involved with Levo and the Storm
no,
and the
me.
Storm crew?
I literally pulled up to an event. Like I pulled up to Storm Tour Seattle.
Okay.
And I saw him for the first time and I was like, I want to get involved in this.
Oh, word.
How long ago was that?
I think a year and a half ago now.
Okay, that's dope.
Y'all come a long fucking way too since that. You know?
Yeah.
Facts.
sure.
It's crazy. It's been crazy.
Yeah. And what do you think that what could you say that you've learned since working with the community?
A lot.
A lot, right?
I would say a lot. It's more than I can't even put it into words. It's so much like socially, you understand a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand a lot more, especially meeting like new people every single week.
Yeah.
Back
no.
to back to back to back
I mean,
to back.
and honestly, at the very least, it must increase your social skills at the utmost.
Very
like,
much.
You gotta
Yeah.
learn how to talk to people.
Facts.
You know?
Right?
Facts,
Yep.
exactly. And then it's also like making sure you keep those connections as well with those
Yeah.
people.
You gotta maintain.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, it's so easy to meet somebody, like talk to them online once, and then just forget about them, you know? So yeah, like maintaining those relationships.
Facts.
Yo, this might be a relatively personal question for a Storm Tour cast, but I was just thinking about it. Has there ever been like any beef when you've gone to another city? Like, have people try to like be like, y'all ain't from here, like you can't just pull up and do that? Like, has anybody ever tried to like be like, actually no?
Surprisingly, I don't want to cough in your mic.
Oh, no, you're good.
Surprisingly, damn, he's going crazy. Yeah. No, nobody has like specifically came out and been like, don't come to my fucking city.
Yeah.
I feel like the energy that we like produce off of just the events is like,
it's all
come
us.
to the event.
Everyone come through. Yeah.
It's very inclusive for sure.
We do our best.
I had to ask because it seems like that's the case. Like it seems like no one is, and I'm like,
I mean, our last Seattle event, which was literally yesterday, we had to change it last minute.
Yeah, we were there.
The line was too long, so they literally forced us to shut down and find a new venue.
It was crazy because there was already a shit ton of people in there, and then there's a whole line around the block.
I don't know if I can tell you how many people were there, but I think the guest list had like 360 people or something like that.
Yeah.
And there was probably plus ones too on the
plus ones of the plus ones.
It looked like a good, like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm not doing estimating anymore, but there was a lot of people.
I was trying to get into that mosh pit, but they had to shut it down on us. That was a bummer.
It was like the first two artists, and I was like,
there was nothing.
We did one interview. We had like just set up, and you know, but you know, we prevail. And then you guys ended up going to a second spot after that, like a second location, and still had a great show. And a lot of people showed up still.
There were a lot of people who still pulled up to the second event. I feel like, can I get in the middle of the? Can I get in the middle of you two?
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, I was gonna say that might be a better idea.
It might be better because I'm also short and I can hear you guys better as well.
For sure.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we in here. We tighten it.
There we go. What's good? Okay, well, sorry. What was your question? One more time.
So you had to move locations in Seattle, but
Yes.
I said it was still like a good turnout.
Yeah,
still.
so I'm actually out in Chicago now. I'm in Chicago, Illinois. So shout out to
You live there?
I stay out there. Yes.
Oh, word, damn.
Yeah, I think you told me that last time I was talking to you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
how's that going? How's
it's
the music scene over there?
It's been great.
You haven't really even been there though. You've been traveling around, right?
I've been traveling, but thankfully, I was able to spend a month straight at my house. Technically, it was 3 weeks. Technically, I got a 3-week break, and I was back to it.
Yeah, back on the road.
I was back to it.
That's how it goes.
That's how it be, though. That's how
Life on the road.
Yeah.
So I have another personal question.
What's up?
I
love these.
How is your dating life now that you're on the road all the time? Non-existent?
Is there
It's been.
You can plead the fifth if you want.
to a groupie?
Do you have groupies? No, I'm kidding. No, that's not what I have.
Is there a storm short tutor bops?
I didn't say that. I said, how is your, are you having your dating life?
Yeah, I'll answer both.
Yes and yes.
Yeah. I'm like, it looks like there's a lot of tutor
Yes
bops.
and yes.
I mean, dating wise, like I'm not really focused on specifically like one person. I'm so focused into just like I've hyper focused on myself, my energy, my physical appearance, and my mentality state.
Yeah.
I feel that.
And I feel like the teeth also push me to like be something. The teeth also push me to be something that other people don't see every day.
Yeah.
And I get looks every fucking day. So it's like now because of that, I just feel more of a push to better myself and like there's a bit, like I said before, I teased it before, but there is a very big change happening to 206 Astro right now. And it's not, you can't physically see it, but it's mentally there.
Sure.
Very, 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 like, it's right there, bro. I can see it's right there.
Yeah. And it's amazing that you're like focused on your career and you're like, you know, relationships can wait. I wish I would have done that when I was young, when I was a lot younger, because I wasted a lot of my time.
Well, I can definitely relate to that, because it's like I'm a producer and stuff, and I'm like, when I'm not doing this, I'm a brand ambassador of a recording studio.
Okay.
And like, I just can't see, like, I've, been around the block.
Wow, I've been around the block.
Casually says that.
Who says that?
I don't know, nigga, me. I don't know. But, it's tough. It's really tough, like, because it's like, people don't understand you not being home all the time. They understand you in the office all the time or in the studio.
Yeah.
Or, you know, working all the time. And it's like, that's not a bad thing that they don't understand.
Leon straight up says I've been ran through. Leon said they ran through.
But I do see your point. Like I've been hyper focused on like making beats specifically like straight.
Yeah.
Like those songs that I produced, those songs that I performed, the 2 on release that I performed today.
Yeah.
Like I sat down for a good 17 hours for each song.
Yeah.
And I genuinely see like what the fun is of making music. I got a whole like setup. I spent like 3 bands on a fucking home studio. So now I'm, you know what I'm saying? I can do whatever I want, however I want, whenever I want.
Yeah.
It's usually, you know what I'm saying? I late at night, I'll smoke some gas and I'll go to my office will be calling me. I'll hear it call my name.
No, I get that. I
You're
get that.
saying Astro,
No,
come and
I
record
hear the
me.
crowd.
It's a curse because it's like I think about producing and like full self-actualization. Like I know that if I don't work and get to the point that I want to be at, I will have wasted my life. So it's like every day I'm just like, why am I not in the studio? Why am I, you know?
I feel you. I feel you.
Definitely don't waste your time because then you'll like wake up and be older. I'm not gonna say how old I am, but you'll wake up and be like, damn, I could have, instead of being in that relationship, I could have been creating and I could have had something, you know.
She's spitting facts.
Yeah.
All I can say is focus
Just do
on
it
yourself.
right now. Like
Facts.
you can if you're supposed to be with somebody, you'll find them later. Just work on your art, okay?
Speaking of birthdays, I just turned 21.
Oh,
today.
shit. Happy birthday.
Thank
Are you going out
Happy
in Portland tonight?
birthday
Or
to you. Happy birthday, dear Astro. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Are you
Thank
gonna
you.
go out tonight or?
I'm probably not because like today's a work day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Today's a work
shit,
day.
it's your 21st birthday.
I know, but this is a party right here. You know what I'm saying? I love what I do.
You're too responsible. That's why you're gonna say seed, because I would have been like, peer pressure.
Not even peer pressure. I love what I do, and I'm so thankful because when I think last time when y'all interviewed me, I had just turned. Jesus, I'm getting a lot of hair in my mouth.
How long ago was it?
Last time I was just like 20. I was freshly in when I was 20 last interview, and now I'm 21.
Now you're established. You got your shit. You got your role. You know.
Have you gone to a bar yet?
Not yet. I mean, I went to Vancouver. I've been to Canada. You know what I'm saying? I went to a bar.
Allegedly.
I've got.
What about a strip club, young man? You been to a strip club?
He's like, I've been drunk before. A time or two.
Wow. Oh shit.
I haven't been to a strip club.
We don't have to get you in there, maybe.
You're not missing out on much. Sorry, strippers. It's not my favorite thing to do, but
I feel that.
I respect it. But it's just me.
Like to big scenes and stuff like that. Like me personally, I don't really like to like pop out to. I don't really like popping out to like clubs and shit. I don't know if that's just me because I'm like 20 or whatever, but I feel like they're like kind of like lame as fuck. I don't really like going out to clubs. Like I went
That's
to
how
the
I
club.
feel now, but when I was your age, I definitely did not feel that way.
I went to a club like in Canada, and I was like, this shit's kind of ass. I was like, I'd rather be at work.
Maybe it's because you're
I'd
in
rather be at an
Canada.
event.
Maybe Canada just doesn't know how to party.
Canada's cool.
You know?
Canada's cool. I fuck with Canada.
Have you been to a club in Portland? I mean, yes.
I mean, I'm not 21 yet. On Monday.
On Monday. I thought you said it was today. Oh,
I said that today, but
okay.
Monday.
That's
But
By the time this comes out, you'll be 21 for sure.
Facts.
So.
Hey man, this is a fire interview. I'm so glad I was able to get a chance to get on this again.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you. You're always you're very charismatic and very easy to talk to. So we love interviewing you. Every time.
You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
You've done it a couple times.
I truly don't know what I'm doing.
You just think
All you gotta do is talk.
I'm just.
It's in there somewhere though.
I just do it.
I'm telling you right
You're
now.
natural.
It's in there somewhere.
And now you've been interviewing people too, I see, right?
Yeah, I got some interviews. I got inspiration from you. I'm not gonna lie. I thought of Out of This World on
You're
the
thinking
spot.
of me, like, what would Des do?
I was like, what would Kristen S do right now? And I was like, Out of This World. That's how I thought of the fucking name on spot.
I love that. Well, you know what? When I can't be there to interview, you're there.
I'll be there.
Perfect.
I'll be there.
Perfect.
Boom.
Love that.
Hey,
So
I'm on the dance crew.
That's right.
You see me out on stage?
All right, we'll take you in. We'll take you in.
When you get I think we should have like the 5-timers jackets like on SNL. If you're on the show 5 times, you get a jacket.
Yep. You're a recurring character.
Hey, that was.
So where can we see your interviews and your music on
your socials and everything?
My socials?
Is it still 206 Astro?
It's still, I'm keeping it 206 Astro because I was born in Seattle.
Yeah.
Technically, I was born in Tacoma, but I say Seattle because I'm from 206.
That's where your music was
from
born out of.
So
206,
I'm still gonna keep it 206 Astro, even though I'm from Chicago. But if you go to Instagram, it's at 206 ASTRO 206 Astro. And if you click the link tree that's in my bio, it has links to all my interviews that I've been in. And I think I have your guys's. I was in a Salt Lake City interview. Now I'm gonna link this update. It's about to be fire. But yeah, just on my Instagram is my main platform.
Oh yeah. Do you have anything else to tell your fans and your future fans?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And okay, one more question from me. Can you give new artists, they've never performed on stage, they're just like thinking about like, hey, I kind of want to be an artist. What advice would you give to that person?
I would say don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is
very important.
The biggest step that you can take forward. A lot of people can't get over the fact that you're investing into yourself. There will be a lot of people that tell you, oh, don't do that. It'll be your closest people. It'll be your closest people. Make sure if you get the chance to invest in yourself, whether that be for an event, whether that be for you to get involved in the community, hit me up to get involved. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
On spot, hit me up.
That's the co-sign right there.
We're always looking.
So I keep asking everybody what they've learned like in this community, and I've actually learned a lot because every Wednesday there's a call at like 7 or 8, and we get a little bit of game from people. Like everybody shares their skills with the community, so we can all grow together.
And I love the scene. I love the scene because it's not like oh shit, that's a headliner and like he's about to perform and everything else is gonna be lame as fuck after.
Right.
Everything is when you walk to a different spot of the venue and you're like, what the fuck? They're doing interviews back here. You walk to a different spot. You're like, what the fuck? The DJ's over here. Okay, shit. There's 3 clothing brands here. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's literally the place to go to. Seattle Stormfest is literally an example of that. The Seattle Stormfest, woo, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, that would have been. Yeah, that was a lot of people, man. I don't know why.
Yeah. I would say don't be afraid to invest in yourself and keep going. If you don't want to do it, literally, oh man, I want to share something really personal, but like, I don't know if I should share it.
I mean, I feel like you kind of touched on it a little bit with me, but might as well.
Okay.
Can't turn back now.
Peer pressure?
I'm not your peer, I'm older than you, so it doesn't count. Doesn't count as peer pressure.
Whoa. I mean, you can put this in the video if you want to, but like, it's crazy. 7 years ago today, there was one phone call that kept 206 Astro going. That's when 206 Astro was born. Do y'all know what the 1-800 number is?
Which one?
Do you know what the 1-800 number is?
Like
For what?
Suicide hotline or? Yeah.
It was a suicide hotline. I called them. I was like a kid, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know, but I was really sad. And there's like, you never know what people are going through in life, so don't judge them. But be yourself. But that phone call, I was 14 when I made that shit.
Yeah.
And like, it changed who I was. And I remember I saw an interview by Designer who said that he had called the hotline and after that his mood changed, and I was like, for forever he tried to hype everybody up. And now I do my best to hype everybody up.
That's what I was gonna say. Now you're on an interview and somebody might get that from this interview.
I hope so. If you don't want to go for anybody else, keep going for me, please.
There you go. You heard it.
You're gonna make me cry.
I might cry myself. It changed. Yeah,
that's an amazing story, and you're doing your part to like give back to the community.
If I would have told myself like 7 years ago that I would have been here, I wouldn't believe myself. But I'm here, so keep going.
Yeah. If you keep working, even like a little bit, as long as you're going up or straight, like you're gonna see results.
Yeah.
You might not see them tomorrow, but if you keep going, you'll see results.
Facts.
And you'll get to where you want to be.
Yeah.
That was our touching moment for the night. You know, like on sitcoms where they're like, they have their like moment where they sit on the bed.
Yeah. They're just like.
Well, we had it, and I didn't cry. I made it through without crying.
I might a little bit. That's a hard. That was like heavy to like talk about. I never thought it would be like that heavy to talk about, bro. Like,
I mean, it's a heavy topic, and I feel like most people at some point in their lives has gone through something like that before.
Facts.
But they might not admit it. So just talking about it, I think it helps because people feel like they're not like a weirdo for having these feelings.
Bro,
like,
you're not
they
a
can relate
weirdo.
to somebody.
Yeah, don't think of yourself as a weirdo. Think of yourself as you're unique.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep doing.
I'm a weirdo, and I
bro,
love
people
it.
would think. You want to know something, bro? The most astounding thing that I've ever fucking like heard from somebody.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Okay.
The most astounding thing.
The
what?
most astounding thing that I've ever like felt by somebody. We had a crowd for the interview. That's so fire.
That's how it be.
The most absurd thing is like somebody called me weird for the shit that I was doing right now.
The same shit that you like. That was your dream to do.
Bro, I've known I wanted to do this shit since I was like in 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody called me weird for doing what the fuck I'm doing.
For real.
Bro, I don't talk to that.
Because some people aren't doing shit, and when you're doing something, they're like, "That's weird." No, I've actually been doing interviews since I was like 8 years old. I have video like VHS tapes of me like interviewing my parents. They're like, "Get the fuck!" They're like, "Get out of my face!" They were mad. They were like, "Get out of my face! What are you doing?" I'm like,
wow.
Hey, Dad, do you like chips? And he's
that's
like,
hilarious.
Ugh.
Hey,
so,
that's fire.
You know,
that's what I'm saying.
I've gotten better at it.
This is great. I love coming on the scene live with 206 Astro. Let's fucking get it.
Storm tour right now.
Carissa does Stormfest in Portland, Oregon. Let's fucking go. You already know.
And we motherfucking shut this shit down. We live on the motherfucking scene right now. I'm pretty
on the scene. I'm Carissa Des.
Yes, sir. We're here with.
Hey, you at YC the Mac, RNL Music ENT, CEO.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. But you switched. Yeah. So I see. So is this your first time performing at Storm Tour?
Nah, this is like my 6th time.
6th time.
Or like 5th time, 4th time, something like that.
Okay,
Been a couple times.
You're a veteran then. You're a veteran. It's light work.
I've been doing this shit, man. It's like my 9th show I've done in my life.
Word. Okay.
So I've been doing this shit for a while.
You say that you've done 4 interviews or 4 shows?
This is my first interview.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I love being people's first.
I'm God.
Hey yo.
Pause. Yeah, you have a dirty ass mind.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what kind of music would you say that you make?
I make music for the young people who go through hard times and shit, but I guess you could call it gangster rap. What I listen to is rock, country, rap, all kinds of music. My dad's a guitar player, but my music's really gangster rap, I guess you could call it.
Okay, that's dope. What type of gangster rappers influenced you growing up?
We got Fat Tone, Tupac, OG Stackadala, that's Fat Tone, the same nigga. SOB, Da Boy, whole lot of rappers. You know what I mean?
So.
Who's like your favorite like contemporary who's your favorite artist right now?
Tupac, hands down. Still,
okay.
Yeah, all day.
I've been listening to some Tupac lately. I'll go through periods where I'll stop listening to him and then I'll listen to him like every day for a little bit, and then I get tired of it and then I'll come back to it.
On God,
I've been doing that for years and years.
You can't never choose a bad time to listen to some Tupac, man. Especially when you roll up a good fat one.
Yeah, roll up a fat one and smoke and listen to Tupac. Sounds like a good time. So how long have you been involved in the Storm Tour?
I've been in here since 2021. My bro Kevin, he got me locked in with Lebo and shit, and he already knew Titus, 30 plus. Okay. Shout out to 30 plus, by the way.
Go check out his clothes, spelled out 30 plus.
Let's get it.
And how did you get involved with it in the beginning?
So first, Lebo I reached out to Lebo on Instagram and shit. They got me in the group chat and I was locked up. I was locked into the program, man. It's a good ass program. Y'all should fuck with it if it's any artists out there that want to get heard. And my first show, I didn't know how to sell tickets yet. I came through, they already had an audience, so come fuck with us, man.
Yeah, it's a really good like jump off point for like a lot of people. Like,
yeah, I was hella scared in my first show, but now it's nothing, bro. It's nothing.
Sure,
you just gotta go out there and take it so you
I've
make
never
it.
heard anybody like say that their first show they weren't afraid.
On God.
Yeah, I remember the first time like I've been performing like instrumentally, like playing guitar for a long time. On my first like hip hop show, that shit, it was so bad. The sound was bad, everything was bad, and I was like, I never want to do this shit again.
Yeah.
Preparation is key. So, are you from Seattle? Where are you originally from?
I am originally from Tacoma. I was born in Tacoma. I moved to Seattle area about 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, was that like a move for like?
You know, I just had to move out there because my mom moved out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well.
And I know a lot of artists and shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing. I also have a son. I got a son, so that's what I do it for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My son is 10 years old. I'm 26, so I've been doing this shit since a youngin'. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you've been doing parenting for a while.
Oh yeah, all day.
So going back to the storm community.
What was that?
Going back to the storm community, what have you learned like being involved in the community?
I learned about merch, how to do ticket sales, how to make flyers. I'm learning how to make beats right now from somebody that's involved in this tour. So there's a lot of shit that I learned, you know what I mean? Also how to pack out venues. I'm learning that shit right now as we go.
Yeah.
First interview.
It's something. Yeah, it's definitely like a learning experience that you can learn as you go, and that's cool that you're learning in this community.
So what's next for YC? What are your?
I am actually starting a podcast and learning how to make beats and how to produce, and I'm making a movie real soon.
Oh shit! Okay. Multifaceted.
Yeah.
Renaissance man over here.
I got my YouTube channel going, RNO TV.
Okay.
Come check us out, man. We're all about good energy and shit, good vibes. So, you know what I mean?
So you're saying you were teaching people how to make beats? Is that?
So I'm learning how to make beats right now, but I got such an ear for music. I know I'm going to be able to teach others. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's like
easy, bro.
And it's honestly, teaching is a really good way to learn more.
Right.
Like every time I taught somebody something, I'm like, wait, I actually just said something I've never thought about in the way that, like, for myself personally. When I explain it to someone, I'm trying to make it more simple, and I usually explain it in a way that simplifies it for me even more. So I love teaching people how to make beats and shit like that. Like that's my favorite. So yeah, good for you, man. Good for you. It sounds like you're doing a lot of good stuff.
So what do you have coming up music wise? Do you have any like out? Did you just drop an album recently? Do you have one?
So I just dropped a goddamn single called Neek Johnson, music video with my team. You know what I'm saying? That shit'll be on Spotify and everything real soon. Like, I think it is on Spotify right now, but yeah, did the Neek Johnson, you know what I'm saying? I got my whole team behind me, my newest artist, D-Rod. I got, you know, a whole lot of shit coming up from my team, you know what I'm saying? Bill Bentley's about to drop some shit here soon.
It takes a village, bro. You gotta have a good team behind you, man.
And I also am dropping a new single real soon, too. You feel me? Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. It's pretty hot.
Yes, sir. Stay fucking tuned. It sounds like there's a lot of good shit going on over here, so, yes, sir.
So you said you still live in Tacoma now, or you?
I stay in the Seattle area currently, but I'm always in Tacoma showing love, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I was gonna ask I'm gonna change what I was gonna ask. So what do you like and dislike about the music scene in general? Not just one area, but just like.
So what I do like is,
yeah.
Nowadays it doesn't matter if you're black or white, gang member, whatever gang you're in. I just like to fucking network. So my main thing I like is networking as a person, you know what I mean? Because it's not just music. I also got this vending machine company I'm starting soon. Yeah. And I just like to network everybody I meet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up. Honestly, like, I think networking in person is equally as important as networking online. Like, some people argue one is better than the other, but I think that they, you know, like, you get to a bigger crowd, you get to a wider audience online, but you build stronger connections usually in person. So,
right.
Yeah, you gotta do both. You can't I guess you can just do one, but if you want to pop out, like, it's better to do both. So.
Yes, sir.
So you said, sorry, what did you say that you like and you dislike again?
What I like about the music scene? Yeah. The networking that it brings you. But what I dislike is, this isn't something I really dislike, but it is a downside to it. Right. You gotta go sleepless nights. There's a lot of shit that you're gonna miss out on. You're not gonna be able to go to the club. You know, you gotta save your money. You might have to eat top ramen. But hey, if you got a fucking dream, invest into that shit and chase your dreams all day, nigga. Every single day.
Yeah. And a lot of people will tell you not to chase your dreams and to work that 9 to 5 and have a stable job, but I'm here to tell you that you should be chasing your dreams.
Right.
I'm a free spirit, and I'm trying to help other people get free too.
Right. And see, me, I still work a 9 to 5, but hey, pretty soon, man, I'm not gonna need that shit.
Also, my advice is don't quit your 9 to. I'm not even like whatever a musician, but don't quit your 9 to 5 until you like start making money with your thing that you're dreaming about.
Real shit, yeah.
So I gotta ask one more question before we get out of here real quick. So you say you're the son, right? You're a dad, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna get your son started in music too?
My son is very talented, actually. He already knows how to make music. There might be something in the works with him, man. His name's Straight David. Keep an eye out. But hey, big shout out to Lebo. Shout out to 30 Plus, Carissa Dez, my guy right here. The podcast they got and shit. This shit's lit. You know what I'm saying? Good ass way to get the people out there. And you know, RNO. Shout out to RNO, my whole team, D-Raw.
Yes,
my whole team. You know what I'm saying? Behind me, I got a whole team of people behind me, bro. I go everywhere. 6 deep at least, but hey, shout out to Bill Bentley, Nick Johnson, and the whole team. Ryan Joseph, nigga, we out here. But hey, stay tuned, some new shit coming.
This is On the Scene. I'm Carissa Daz.
I'm pretty Leon. Yes, sir. Yes,
Peace
sir.
out.
And did you already give your social?
My social media is RNO Music ENT on Instagram, and my social media personally is YCTHEMAC _ YC the Mac on Instagram. Check me out, man.
Yeah,
Show some
check
love.
them out. All right.
And another thing, shout out to all the fans too. Thanks for rocking with me.
We live on the motherfucking scene right now. I'm Pretty Leon.
I'm Carissa Dez.
We're here,
at Stormfest in Portland, Oregon.
What's happening, y'all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How long have you been making music for?
I've been making music since I was like 13 years old. Like, to be real with you, I've been in the hood since I was 13. Recording music off the MacBook, you know, GarageBand.
Yeah, that's when it starts, man. That's how you make the best shit, for sure.
How did you get involved with Stormfest or Storm community?
So, how I was involved with Stormfest was my little homie YC, you know, YC the Mac on Instagram. He had a tour, he got hooked up with it, and, you know, I showed up the first time, and we're logged in. I was an hour late, but, you know, I was all the way there, but
that's how it be, man. Rockstar lifestyle.
And what have you learned anything like while working with the community?
Yeah, I learned a lot. Like, loyalty is everything. When people show love, you know, that's all it comes down to. You know, you gotta keep your word and show for it. And it's really good. That's all it is.
Loyalty goes farther than anything else. Just being consistent and just having your shit together too. You know, like that's all it really takes. Is just being like a good person. You know, like that'll go way further than anything else.
I mean, you can have dreams, but if you're not consistent or loyal, like those dreams are just gonna go into the dirt.
Exactly.
So, where are you from? Where do you say you're from?
I'm from Seattle, Washington.
Okay, word. Seaside.
What's the music scene like in Seattle, Washington? Like as a whole, like not just your genre, but what can you say like as a whole?
Man, as a whole, we're really man, it's crazy. It's really crazy. We got a big scene. Music, you know, the artists out here are crazy.
I'm learning more and more about Seattle every day now. Like, you know, I didn't really know what the scene was like out there, but you got a lot of heavy hitters out there. You know, I'd say it's more. I'd say it's more like promising, honestly, than a lot of Portland. Like just from my personal perspective, you know, because it's like there's a lot more diversity of artists. Like there's a lot more different genres you can kind of tap into out there. So y'all are doing good shit, you know.
We're gonna wrap this up kind of short because we have to go, but. I wanted to ask you, what if you could tell a new artist who's like 13, just starting, give them advice? What kind of advice would you give them? What would you tell them?
I would tell them that they need to just follow what they know and follow what you want to do, and just keep doing that shit.
Trust the process.
Be persistent as fuck.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck what no one says.
Be that
do what
sweet
the
you
fuck
will.
you do. That's all I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? And follow me on Instagram at
Yes, sir.
D Roses. And you know, it's RNO, man. RNO the team, man.
Yes,
So,
sir.
everybody that's on the team and part of the circle. And we're just gonna rock this shit out to the end, bro.
That's what's up.
Yeah, of course, man. Thank you for coming on, bro.
And this has been another episode of On the Scene.
That's right. I'm Pretty Leon.
Raw, demon time.
Thank you, bro. You killed it. Yes, sir.
I like your verse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you beveled out. You got the ice and everything.
Sure.
Yo, what up? We live on the scene right now. I'm Pretty Leon.
I'm Carissa Des.
Yeah, we're here with
Presley.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, sir.
And,
So
we are here at Stormfest.
That's right.
Here in Portland, Oregon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, all right, Presley. We just saw you perform. You had a lot of energy. It was very hype. How do you feel about your performance today?
You know, this is my,
Your lifeblood.
fourth performance only. You know?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm building up the energy every show I can.
Yeah.
You're figuring it out.
I
Yeah.
was like, who is that? I was like, who's that famous person? It was good. It was good especially for only your fourth time.
It's Astro.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We love cameos. Oh, we're live? Okay. We're live on the scene. We're right here with Artist Presley. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On the scene live.
No. So, Artist Presley. Tell us about, your process musically. How do you create when you get in the studio? What's your process like?
Shit.
Just get in there, get it done.
He doesn't want to give his secrets away.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I get tons of beats sent to me all the time.
Yeah.
And so I just when I get in that creative phase and I feel it, then I keep going through the beats. Some of them are half tracks. And I just on to the next one.
Then you put them together.
Yeah. And it's just. So I'll get 20 beats.
Yeah.
I'll pick 5.
Yeah.
And I'll go one by one.
Yeah.
Start.
Yeah. So how does it work for you? I found that it's best because I write songs every day, but I don't put my music out. But I write songs better when I'm listening to the beat, and then I'm then it's in my head, and then do you think up the lyrics first and then add the beat to it, or how do you do it?
So if I have to feel the beat, and then from there the beat, maybe it'll paint a picture of something in my head.
Sure.
Or I'll feel something from the beat, and then I'll create a picture in my head, and as best as I can, I'll try to recreate that into a song. Whether that's something repetitive or just the energy of the track, whatever it was, just try to recreate a picture.
So it has a soul of its own.
I remember. I think I saw you. I think I saw a post with you where you were saying you stopped focusing on the lyrics as much and just the energy and just letting it come out of you. I feel that a lot. I feel I think that's so much more important in this day and age. It's just creating something that people can vibe to and have a good time to and enjoy, thoroughly and stuff.
I mean, when there's millions of tracks being uploaded every day to Spotify and everything, so the beat is first, right?
Yeah.
You're the artist, and if the beat shit, you're gonna skip it.
Yeah.
And then if the artist comes on and
it's
not with your vibe at the moment,
if you don't catch them, you gotta have something that reels them in
immediately.
immediately.
Yeah, so you got I said 15, 20 seconds at most.
Maybe at most.
Yeah,
I think the beat is good.
A lot of producers.
It's TikTok, right?
You
got 3 seconds. If you get them past the 3 seconds, you're just gonna keep going thousands of views, but you can't hold anybody past 3 seconds.
It's the first impression.
And I found myself getting less and less patient. If somebody has a 15-second intro, I'm like, God damn it! What is with this song? But sometimes I'll wait until that the intro's over. But we're just this generation. Even millennials are so impatient. So it's you got to catch them in the first 5 seconds, like you're saying.
I mean, so you got the 4 bars maybe of the beat, unless you're in the you're
right.
As soon as the beat starts, you're going already.
Yeah. So to change the subject a little bit, how did you get involved with the Storm community? Storm Fest
shit. Actually, it was my second show in Hawaii. That's where I'm from and everything.
Oh, okay. So you met them in Hawaii?
Yeah. So the second show I ever did was for Hawaii upcoming artists, and they linked up with the Storm community, and it was Storm Hawaii. And I got on a chat with Astro. Actually, it was right before the event, and he was like, "Hey, you want to do any of these shows on the tour?" And I was like, I know for sure I can make it to the Storm Fest, you know. And
Oh yeah. Well, we're glad to have you here in Oregon.
That's right. You killed it. Your performance was super dope. I was outside when I heard it at first, and I was like, it caught me. It was the first 3 seconds. It got me. You killed it. So. Congratulations, man! You're fucking doing very good for your first couple of shows, and you know, and you're dripped down. Talk about the fit. Talk about the fit, though. I was like, there's also a big part of being an artist these days is the look, you know. So you got the look for sure.
Yeah, we're working on all of it. Just the image, everything. Just trying to get it all synced.
Yeah. Dialing it in. Sure.
But I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
How has the Storm community helped you? 1, and then 2. I'll ask you the next one. I'll just ask you now so you can answer. If you could give advice to somebody else who's just starting, like you said, you're kind of starting. Like, what advice would you give them?
Well, the Storm community, like, I had no idea kind of what I was getting into. I was like, kind of told it was more just like a group chat, you know, like
the group chats are funny.
Okay, cool. I've been part of those where I'm just gonna send my video and everybody's gonna spam it.
Yeah.
But like everybody like in the community is like so fucking inspiring. Like to me, you know, there's like people younger than me, older than me doing this, and like everybody's like on it. They're serious, you know, like
very tapped in.
Yeah,
for sure. Everybody takes it seriously.
Yeah, everybody that that's like participating in everything.
Because the music, like being an artist, you have to. It's like part business too. Like that's your own little business. So
you gotta put the full-time hours in if you want to get paid. Like
yeah, exactly.
That's right.
And then like your advice to somebody who's never made a song, somebody who's like just
spit some free game for him real quick. Tell him what.
Just start.
Yeah.
Be you. Be real with yourself. You know, dream like their biggest fucking wildest dreams. Like keep that, hold that, and then just go for it.
Yeah.
Take small steps every day, and you can fucking do anything you want. You can be anybody you want, whatever you want in life. You just gotta go get it. Nobody's gonna give it to you.
Go get it.
And also,
go get it.
Surround yourself with people who believe in you too. Like not only you have to believe in yourself, but I personally,
it takes a village.
The people around me believe in me more than I believe in myself, almost, and that's important, I think. So.
Surround yourself with believers, man.
Yeah. So that's the biggest thing with the Storm community is everybody is like, you know, I don't know. I get so much love for the Storm community. Like, I give it back. Like, I see people, I'm like, hey, fuck, don't ever fucking stop. Like, I love your fucking shit, you know, and like, the reaction and everything, like, everybody you need to surround yourself with people who are gonna help build you up, you know, because the one thing that messes a lot of people up is their mind. They start to doubt, or it's like they have people that doubt them, and you just cut them off. Life is too fucking short.
It took me a long time to learn that.
Yeah,
but
just cut them off. You don't got time for that shit.
Anyway,
life is short.
Life is too short.
Life is too short.
Life is
you
fucking
don't know
short.
tomorrow.
Get outside. Get outside like we is.
That could be my last fucking night.
Yes, sir.
Well, this has been another episode of On the Scene with Carissa Des.
That's right. I'm Pretty Leon.
Presley from Hawaii.
Yes, sir.
Hawaii artist.
Is that how we find you on like Spotify, or like where can we find your music?
Give us all your socials.
Instagram, rx.presley, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, RX Presley.
That's what I was doing.
Thank you so much.
That's a wrap.
Yo, what's up? This is Carissa Des. We're on the scene at the motherfucking Storm Fest
right.
in
We
Portland,
fucking
Oregon, baby.
We live and well. I'm Pretty fucking Leon, and we're here with
Glowy God TYB, Local Pressure.
Everybody introduce yourselves too. Pass the mic.
My name is Trayvonte.
My name is Jay Pressure.
My name is AK Shadi.
I go by the name of Hatchet.
Sure. So tell us about this. So you said you were a collective, right?
Yes, we are.
Tell us about like do y'all all just rap? Do you produce? Like what's the vibe?
We're a collective of rappers, producers, models, fucking shit.
Y'all are
Photographer.
models?
This is a photographer right here, Nasty Nate.
Oh, word. Okay, word.
Okay, that's dope.
Managers, shit. We got a whole group.
How long have you guys been doing this music thing for?
Well, I've been doing it since 2014, but for everyone else, they've been doing it for how long?
I mean, I've been doing this shit for like professionally, like only a few months now, like been producing shit. But like music's been like my whole life, you know?
Yeah, okay. Word.
What do you hate about the Portland music scene?
You went straight to the.
Wait. That's a big question.
That's a really big question. I want to hear everybody's answer
What do
for
you
that
hate
one.
about the Portland music scene?
And then tell me what you like.
You guys think about that first, but I'm gonna go to a different question. Think about that one. Tell me later. But so how did you get involved with the Storm community?
Wait, say it again.
How did you get involved with the Storm community? Well, how did you meet him?
This one? All right.
Okay.
This man right here.
And did he DM you or like did he?
He popped in your DMs.
Lebo DM'd me after my first account got hacked at like 1.5K, and then we got on the phone, and then I set up my first Storm tour, and I brought him. He was kind of hesitant, but then we got it together.
Yeah, I remember I saw you on the last one. I think that was right here at this spot. That's why I remember.
We're going to like a few over here, I think.
Yeah.
And what have you learned, like being a part of the community, the Storm community? What have you learned?
I've learned that teamwork definitely gets people a lot farther than going solo, and this is a big like showcase of just community and teamwork because all these artists came here, and got this whole thing set up for everybody to prosper.
We're trying to read your lips. Sorry, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I love yes, that part. But I think you were talking about like community and just everyone just like sharing love and that's what I kind of So honestly, Storm is really cool like that because it gives a lot of different artists that are up and coming like a chance to like showcase and put them on a nice stage. Like it's a nice venue. It's never dingy. It's always well run and stuff like that. So it's like a really good opportunity for people to get
a lot of good people working together. A lot of creatives who don't ever stop. Actually, I'm amazed. Like how what's it called? I mean, you guys just we just keep going like Energizer Bunny. Like we got a lot of stamina as a crew for sure. So what about that question? What do you hate about the Portland
What do you not like about it?
What?
It's a strong word, but that's how we're doing it today.
I think, and then tell us what you like. And it's always we want a little dichotomy, we want a little balance.
Yeah.
So tell us what you like,
And
what you don't like,
You can start with
and what you
either.
would change.
You can start with the bad news or the good news, whichever you want.
Okay. Hey, go ahead.
Okay.
I'd say what I'd like about the Portland music scene would be that I like how everyone has their own unique sound. Everyone doesn't like try riding the same wave. And then something that I would say that I would dislike about it would be that I feel like everyone also tries bringing each other down rather than building with each other.
There's a lot of exclusivity and shit like that.
They be hating, bro.
Niggas be hating.
That's weird.
I don't know if that's like exclusive to Portland or what, but there's a lot of hating.
And Portland is extra bad though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Sometimes, just like right now.
The right ones. The right ones.
So where are you guys all from originally?
So
And how is the music scene different than Portland? If you weren't from
originally I'm from Long Beach, California, and then I moved around the age of 14 to
Did you listen to a
Utah.
lot of Sublime, or is that like not something that people still do there?
What was that?
Did you listen to a lot of Sublime growing up, or is that not something that people do anymore?
No, I have.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not too proud, but Berkeley? Okay. And what was the music scene? How's it different than Portland's music scene?
Hey, Berkeley gets lit out there, but niggas be shook, you feel me? And a lot of gang violence, but other than that, they turn out.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You're a product of your environment, so I honestly feel. Wait, so what do y'all dislike about the scene?
Oh yeah, that too.
You wanna go? You go. You go.
Hey,
You go. What?
I plead the fifth. He said I plead the fifth. Smart.
So,
Come over here.
okay, I'll come in here. So, all right, I'm coming right here. Oh shit, I almost tripped over a damn cord. Ugh. So, it's a benefactor of liking and not liking at the same time. Some things are gonna be your taste, some things are not.
Yeah.
And
What's that for you?
what's that for me is I want to create and develop new sound to the point where it's like no one ever they feel both at the same time. And they can feel closure and they can feel like, and that's what like local pressure is trying to represent, you know. It's just because like local pressure literally means like the locals giving the pressure on you and impression that pressure and that's entirely what it means. Yeah, no. And they're gonna give us pressure, and we're gonna give them pressure right the fuck back.
Should. I mean, that's any healthy relationship, any mutual, artistic relationship. You should be encouraging and challenging each other. You know, like Wu-Tang, they always say they went harder on the tracks because they would be competing with each other on the tracks to make the hardest.
And that's what we do among us five right now.
I'm gonna go harder than you are.
I'm gonna go harder than this man.
Do you feel like Portland has fucked you in the past?
Portland has been fucked because of the effect
No, I said
Seattle.
has Portland fucked you?
Has Portland fucked me?
The Portland music
No, I
scene.
love Portland. No, the Portland music scene has loved me and enjoyed me and cherished me, but I'll say the Seattle scene has definitely not. Oh, really? Definitely.
The Seattle scene
I have bad luck in Seattle. That's just because of me. But.
Okay.
I don't know too much about the Seattle scene, so y'all got fans, no?
Hey, I hope so. Hey,
it's really it.
We are really in this bitch.
What's next for y'all?
What's next? This summer, LA and the local pressure files. That's what's coming out. That EP.
Oh, okay. All right. Yep. That'll be dope.
Oh, fuck yeah. We're going to different cities, different states.
It's a work in progress, but
okay.
Yeah, but that's all local pressure got in store.
Yeah, all right. Is y'all done? That's it? You got something? Keeping it brief,
We just keeping it fucking. We keeping it more than G.
Yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yo, thank you so much, local pressure. I'm pretty fucking Leon. We on the scene.
Leon, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Do you want to shout out your social
Krista,
media?
thank you.
Shout out all your social media too.
Hey, my name is Everybody Hates AK, but with the A and no E. Somebody else take this mic from me.
Don't talk too close to the mic.
My Instagram is backwood. So it's backwood.bandit. You can find me on Instagram.
There you go.
And then all my music socials are linked in my Instagram bio.
Okay. Thank you.
You can find my Insta at Trevontae, TREVONTAE 3. And you can find my SoundCloud there.
Man, you better recognize. You already know.
And eventually, my goal for this is to turn this into worldwide pressure. That's my goal.
World pressure, not just local pressure.
Worldwide pressure. Yeah, that's dope. That's it.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at the Venusian Angel. And I got a lot of new shit coming, a lot of new music coming. I just dropped the EP. And yeah, check that shit out.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, you can find me at Glowy God TYBX. Future king of the world, yo.
You heard it here first. Dog. Appreciate it, man.
This has been.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
It's been another episode of On the Scene with Carissa Des.
Why you double fisted him, right? Oh, you live on the scene. I'm pretty fucking Leon. This is some random person I've never met in my
Carissa
entire
Des, actually the real king of the world, the future king of the world. You didn't know. And we're at Garden Home for Stormfest, Portland, Oregon.
That's right.
That's what's up.
That's right. And we out. Mic drop.